Hey guys, it's Ferg here, otherwise known as Hazy or Hazify. But I just came here to talk to you guys about a couple of things, and we're gonna start off with the fact that Call of Duty Ghosts isn't gonna have quickscoping or anything like that. It's not gonna be like the most recent Call of Duty games, or actually most of the Call of Duty games. I know this gameplay isn't a quickscoping type game, but whatever, it's league play. So I just wanted to talk about it. You know, I've been sniping since around the start of 08, 07. You know, I've been doing quickscoping, you know, competitive sniping, e-sniping. But I started out on COD 4, MW2, all that. You know, I started out just quickscoping with friends from school, and then I got more serious about it and took it to farther things such as competitive and YouTube and feeding and stuff. But you know, going to no quickscoping, you know, it's gonna be weird, but I also think that it's gonna improve the realisticness of Call of Duty and real life, cause people don't run around and pull up their scope like, I don't know. It's gonna be more realistic. So sniping is still gonna be fun. There's still gonna be feeding, just there's not gonna be any quickscoping. You know, I'm not really sure completely on how they're gonna take it fully out. So we're just gonna have to see. But I think all around, when people get used to it and get used to the console change and used to all the other little quirks and stuff that they're putting in the game, that they're going to start to like the fact that in public matches people aren't going to be able to kill them faster with one bullet of a sniper before they can even pull their gun up. So I think e-sniping is going to make a big run and just completely take over because of the fact that you can hardscope, and quickscoping is almost just eliminated. So that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. You know, it kind of brings it back to the Car 98 and stuff like that, which I loved. I loved that game. I just love sniping in general. Sniping is my favorite thing. You know, I like to pull out a red gun every once in a while, but sniping is my main thing. It always has been. So it's gonna be tough, but I guess there's nothing we can do about it. Another thing that I wanted to bring up was the Xbox One and the PS4. And I'm not really completely decided on which one I should get, so I might just try to work it out with my parents and maybe pay for a little bit of it so I can get both. Because, you know, I like the Xbox One just because of the communication that the Xbox 360 had compared to the PS3. So I need to know how the communication and all that is for the PS4 and how all that's gonna work. So, and you know, the connection on the 360 was better, but I'm gonna go with the 360. And, you know, I'm going to get all the new games. You know, I'm completely pumped for GTA 4. I'm going to be doing commentaries and gameplays on that. Just because GTA is one of my other favorite games. That and Call of Duty are the main games that I played over my Xbox career, I guess you could say. So I'm just going to play Ghost, you know, with friends. You know, Almighty, my team is still going strong. We're actually about to start a MLG team and start doing tournaments, so that'll be fun, you know, with my dude Faded and all of that. So yeah, I think it's amazing how they can put a recording device into a console, which is gonna make it easier, and also it's kind of a pain because, you know, I spent that money on the PVR and all the other stuff. But you know, I'm gonna be coming back to the 360 to get some fun gameplay, just like a throwback to this console when everybody's used to the other one. So, you know, it's gonna be a change, but it's all gonna work out. So basically, the PS4 is gonna be my, well, this is if I get it, is gonna be my sports console, recreational, fun. You know, I'm gonna get all the new 2K games, the Madden games, FIFA, you know, all of that. So I think I'm gonna use that as more of just a for fun, not really doing anything with it, just playing with, you know, friends, my little brother, anything like that. And then the 360 is gonna be more for, you know, making commentaries like this, recording gameplay for feeding, you know, MLG, because, you know, Infinity Ward games are more about dropping and stuff like that. So, and I tend to be better at Infinity Ward games compared to Treyarch, just because of the way that your character moves, how the gun sways, and all of that. So we're just gonna see how the transition from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One goes, and the transition from Black Ops 2 to Call of Duty Ghost. Call of Duty Ghost overall I think is going to be an absolutely amazing game, amazing graphics, amazing gameplay as of what I've seen so far. But it just goes back to my opinion on sniping. But, you know, you guys might have your different opinions, but sniping is not quickscoping. When people talk about how they're a quickscoper, it kind of makes me laugh, just because, you know, it's not in the game to be a quickscoping game. Like, the sniper's not in the game to quickscope. And I think that's part of the reason why they're taking it out, is because sniping is sniping. You know, you're supposed to use your scope. And I've been using the ballista with the iron sights because I think that that's really fun. I just think that getting gameplays with a sniper without the scope on it is just pretty amazing. So I think that regardless, I'm still going to be sniping in Call of Duty Ghost, whether somebody finds out how to quickscope, because, I mean, somebody found out how to quickscope in the first place on the first Call of Duty, so who knows if they'll find out a way on this one. Who knows? People come up with some crazy things. And I'm anticipating for both the consoles to be just incredibly amazing, and Almighty will be continuing to go to those consoles, and Almighty will eventually be having a gaming house along like Optic does. You know, some of the major MLG players that we have in Almighty, we all live fairly close together, so we will be having setups in one of my best friends, actually my best friend's house, once his sister moves out. So we will be doing a lot of gameplay and a lot of live streaming and tournaments at the one of the, I can't remember the name of it, but it's right by us. We're going to be going to tournaments and doing a lot of stuff out of his house. You know, team live streams and stuff like that. But, you know, Faded, the other leader of Almighty who I was just talking about, he's worked really hard on the channel, and I give him props for that, just because it's came a long way. I mean, it's got 1K subs from, you know, a couple months, but another thing is he started from nowhere, so I just give him props for that. So he's getting the Xbox One Ghost, he's continuing all the stuff, you know, he's been making a lot of pickups for the Almighty feeding and trick-shotting team, but I'm just really curious about how sniping is going to turn out on Call of Duty Ghost. I think a lot of people are going to be complaining about quickscoping not being there, as they already have. But, you know, there was almost kind of a sense of joy when they came out and said that they weren't having quickscoping, because it brings the real sniping feature into the game of Call of Duty. And I think that once people realize that, it will be a lot better. So we're running out of time here. This was just a gameplay and league play. I was just messing around with a friend one day, and I wanted to do a commentary to talk to you guys about what's going on.